It's hard to illustrate just how huge Mortal Kombat was in the 90s. The game single-handedly provoked the creation of Zerb, and then the marketing machine just steamrolled past those new M ratings. There was Mortal Kombat movies, there was a cartoon for little kids, the comic books, live-action Power Rangers show, Mortal Kombat the album, Mortal Kombat the live tour, Mortal Kombat the lunchbox. The brand name was so strong that the franchise survived all three of these games in a row. Then in the PS2 era, they started going big mode on us. Mortal Kombat Chess, Mortal Kombat Tetris, Mortal Kombat Kart Racing. This is a mini-game inside of a fighting game, you guys. This has 5 different racetracks, you guys. And eventually, they even started producing competent fighting games. But I'm not interested in talking about these games. I want to talk about the knockoff Mortal Kombat game, like the shit-ass games, you know, like survival arts. Look at the roster on this game. These are some of the beloved characters that we know about. Look at how Viper kicks in this game. Are you really telling me this isn't better than Mortal Kombat? Are you really trying to say that to me? Look at this punch. You can just throw these out. This game had it all. Blood, photographs of real people as the graphics, fatalities, Mongo as a playable character. Mongo. He has a machine gun. Mortal Kombat doesn't have machine guns? Come on now. We gotta get Mongo in Smash Brothers. They weren't all just terrible imitations though. Killer Instinct, right? Clay Fighter, you could play as a naked Santa that shoves people up his ass.
Santa's gonna sit on your lap. No! Fatality!
But remember to watch out for his This game was cool because you could do a 400 hit combo as Earthworm Jim.
Insane combo!
I memorized that entire string for this video. Street Fighter the movie The Game is a video game based on the movie adaptation of the video game Street Fighter 2, which inspired Mortal Kombat, but now Street Fighter is ripping off of Mortal Kombat to make a movie game adaptation of its own game. The concept of this is like, you know, it's like, you know, it's like, you know, it's like when they, you know, I give up on this one. Shadow War of Succession is another MK clone on the 3DO, the famous console. The name isn't quite as catchy, but again, like survival arts, you do get the really great roster of characters like Riggs Riddick and Viper, who can no longer do his famous kick move.
Prepare to eat lead, baby!
For my money, this is the best knockoff because of the combat. The combat is just masterful, as you can see. It's all based on real-life fighting techniques. A lot of fighting games tend to go, you know, for the more over-the-top, but Shadow War really was grounded in reality, and I think that really helped differentiate it from other fighting games of the time. And you have to understand that the voice acting in this game is even better than Mortal Kombat 4.
You killed me once, but now I am more powerful than you can ever imagine.
And again, you know, the combat is really what I want to draw attention to here. This is the top of the line combat for fighting games. Just look at how fluid the movement is and the different moves that you can do. This is a very high quality game.
Come back in 10 years.
But what about Chan's game, you're saying to me right now? Chan's game. Thank you for reminding me. Jackie Chan Kung Fu Master. Now, what's really great about this game is that 3 out of the 9 characters are Jackie Chan. Of course, I saved the best for last. Twin Goddesses. Now, this is a game where you can play as a photograph of a woman versus cartoon drawings of different creatures. I really love the contrast between the different art styles here, and there's also a really in-depth storyline, which was pretty unique for a fighting game. This lady was in an evil castle, right? But then they punched her in the head with the power of love, so she was transformed into a kind-hearted, beautiful goddess, and they all lived happily ever after. To be continued. And I'm still waiting on the sequel for this one.